everyone, welcome back to Starfield. I would have normally already made my way to Jemison, but every single time I load the game, that same guy goes plowing straight into the Vigilance. Yeah, I think that's probably coming out of your paycheck. So, let's actually set off and head back to Alpha Centauri to go and have a little bit of a date with the ship builder. About bloody time that I actually built myself a proper craft, as I mentioned last time, and I'm sticking to it this time. I've been mentioning on and off for I don't even know how many episodes that I'm going to be paying a visit to the shipbuilder, but let's actually bloody well get it done. So, why are we being drawn back to Crix? Meet Nava. That's what that says. Meet Nava something or else on the key. Okay, we'll leave that for another time. I'm not going to get myself distracted by that and end up not following through on my latest promise. I don't quite know why I've been avoiding the shipbuilder for so long. I think anything that's got complex systems or near infinite numbers of variations for you to choose, my brain kind of overloads and I just go off looking in search of something a little bit more linear. Probably the same reason why I've also still not really engaged with research and crafting and outpost building just yet. Those are other things that are on my
Enjoy your stay.
On my to-do list. This thing is I'm level 23. I really should get on with it. There, let's see. Let's land at the main spaceport and get our shipbuilding thing on. So, at the moment, I have 3 ship slots. One's got the Frontier, one's got the Razorleaf, and the other one has that prison transport ship that we picked up from, I think it begins with an S, but the planet where we found out about the tale of Crix's legacy. So, what I'm going to do, I think I'm first of all going to switch my active ship.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Hello.
Okay, no problem.
I'm going to switch active ship over to the prison transport. There we go. Yeah, make home ship. You'll do. Because I haven't... Are you waffling to yourself again? Because I haven't actually been through this ship to clear it of loot. So I want to do that before I end up deleting the things. I don't actually know what happens to loot that's on board a ship, or even items that are placed on ships, if you basically sell all of the components. So I guess I should probably err on the side of caution and go and...
I have things for you.
Oh, you do? Wait, you're where? Sorry? Oh, you up there? Interesting. What's Sarah got for us? What's it going to be this time? Chloroform? Let's see. Ah, here she is. Hello! Hiding over here.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Who turned the headlight on? Yeah, you got something interesting for me?
I should start charging for my services.
Ominous. A membrane. Thanks.
Time to go?
You're the best. Oh, yeah. Whoa. That was close. Do I have anything in the locker? I do. I've got a jumpsuit. Okay. And a casual hat. Oh, I've got lots of... Oh, of course, yeah, the cargo hold transfers when you shift your active ship, doesn't it? So I don't need to worry about that. I don't think there was anything scattered around the cockpit that I remember. Yep. Hello. Oh, you wanted a word with me, didn't you? Right, we'll have to make sure we chat to Andreja before too long. Right, what have we got? Desktop thingamybobs. Vacuum tape. Not an awful lot of use here by the looks of things. This computer just controls the brig door, doesn't it? It does. Which annoyingly doesn't close again once you've opened it, which is kind of weird. Oh, okay. Take the laser cartridge and the gun. Nothing there. That's not an actual box. There's nothing on the racks. I don't think there's a whole lot of stuff to cover here. Notebook, notepad, utility knife. Wait. Sorry, call me naive. Why do you store a utility knife inside the brig where you hold prisoners? Anyway, it doesn't matter. To be fair, this hasn't been used to transport prisoners for a century, so hey ho. Right. Why on earth is there a locked Oh, maybe that doesn't actually go to another compartment. Seems a little bit odd that there was a locked section on board this ship that I own.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Yes, we will. We will. I promise you. Honest. I very much want to chat with you, Andreja, but at the moment, I'm on a mission. Because if I don't get this done now, I never will. Right, you. Can I tear that thing to pieces, please?
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches.
Oh, I will.
Okay, no problem.
I will inspect the inside of every single section of this thing. Right. Let's do it then. Oh, we need to register the bloody thing first, don't we? Oh, crap. If I'd have done that first... Wait, hold on. How much is it to register? 6,221 credits. If I exit... I know that if you're in space and you do this through the ship menu, it's cheaper. I don't know if that is the case here. Slightly? It just means this poor guy in the green overalls doesn't take his cut. That's fine. Right. Brilliant. I've registered it. Now I'm going to blow it to pieces.
Got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem.
Right. Lovely. Ship builder. This is long overdue. Right. So, the game has been out for a while now. I realise I'm pretty late to the party here, getting involved with the shipbuilder, but I haven't been completely coasting along with my fingers in my ears. I have picked up a few tips from various different Reddit posts, and as well as all of those top 10 things that you should do with shipbuilding, and the Varun Zealots don't hate that you know this one neat trick, and all that sort of crap. So, yeah, I know that when I'm stripping the ship apart, I should look out for any components that I don't yet have access to, because it might be worth just putting them to one side instead of selling them, because I won't be able to place them down, brand new versions of them, straight out of the... Oh, that was the docking collar, that red door. Straight out of the components catalogue. One or two other bits as well that I did pick up along the way, but we'll get to those. I'm sure they'll pop back into my brain as we get there. It's quite cool just looking at this thing up close. But anyway, we're not here to observe. Let's see. Now, I need to work out where I am in terms of what I actually can purchase. So, this, right, a Caravel V103 cargo hold from Protectorate Systems. Starship cargo modules increase your ship's inventory space. So this requires Starship Design Rank 1, which we don't yet have. So is that saying that I would... Can I actually pull that off and put it there? I can. Can I attach it again? I can. And it seems happy with that. So I take it. Let's see. Caravel V103. Let's take a look. Good grief. There's a lot of stuff to go through, isn't it? What am I looking for? I'm looking for cargo. Here we go. Cargo. I have access. I do also know from looking at various different things that I don't have access to all ship parts at every landing pad. And I have also heard that the best way to get access to as many parts as possible at the same time is to actually build a ship landing pad with a ship creator at an outpost, which brings me back to that whole point of I really could do with looking at outposts, but that's something for the future. So we do have a Caravel V103 down here. It is greyed out because it requires Starship Design Rank 1. So, perfect. Right, that's the perfect example then. This sort of thing I should just rip off and just leave to one side instead of destroying or selling or anything like that. Let's see. Okay, Deimos thruster and landing gear. Okay, so I think the Frontier does the same thing as this. So the thruster and the landing gear are part of the same assembly. Landing gear being part of the thruster. Okay, and same here as well. Hope Tech. Ooh, that's Hope Tech. I really like the look of that. It looks ridiculously over the top and over engineered, which I much approve of. What's this? Panoptes. Did I misread that? Panoptes thruster. Okay, so it looks like. Ooh, there's a way to go up and down levels, isn't there? There we go. So that's our Grav Drive. Right, the spindly thing. That's our reactor? Yeah, that's our reactor. Looks like we've got access to those with our current level. What do we got here? A Deimos storeroom 1x1. That's the bit that had the ladders. And yeah, that is the Hope-Tech Armory. That's the one that had the red door at the end. Docker. Tank. Ooh, okay. Right, interesting. So this bridge is also one that we cannot pick up from the catalogue. So I was wondering that actually. It looks like this cockpit is only accessible from that ladder at the bottom. Right. I'm not sure how much I fancy that cockpit, but we'll leave it here just in case we want to reuse it. And I think, I guess pretty much everything else I could scrap. Let's pull off the reactor and the Grav Drive. Leave those there for now. Ooh, and these Hope-Tech thrusters. Yeah, I can't actually pick those up myself, and I think everything else is good. So I guess I could just go ahead and delete everything else, couldn't I? And start from scratch, and then maybe pick at those other parts as and when. Let me double check to make absolutely sure I can pull these components out again if I want. So a 124mm toroidal reactor, 124mm, and a SGD 1200 Grav Drive. Let's take a little look here. So reactor, yeah, that's another 114M. Cool, we can pick that up if we need. How many credits have I actually got? I've got nearly 300,000 credits. That makes me immensely happy. I'm presumably about to have some more once I start getting rid of some of those other bits. What was the other one? Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, this ship didn't have any weapons or shield generator, did it? Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. What's the other thing I'm looking for? Grav Drive. What was the one that I've just pulled off? Oh, nuts. What was it? An NG... Hold on. What is this? SGD 1200. I don't think that's available here by the looks of it. SGD 1200. No, it's not. So, let's take a look at the stats and see if this would be worth keeping hold of. This is a Slayton Aerospace Class A, max power 9, grav jump thrust 14, 55, 5. Okay. A9, 14, 55, 5. Let's see. A9, 12. That's a little bit underpowered. Oh, hello. That Helios 300. That's a better spec. Class A, max power 9, which is the same, but grav jump thrust is 23, drive health 68, so it's tougher, and it will throw us further across the settled systems. I guess that's why it's got the higher price tag. Speaking of high price tags, let's see. This one, 920 and 61. 923, 76. Whoa, well armored. Power 10, 27, grav drive health 105. This one's 180. Good grief. I know this doesn't matter at all. That one looks nicer than the others. I like that. That's quite tasty. But let's be realistic. So we know... I'll keep this one hanging around for now, but we know there are better alternatives. That I can get rid of because I know I can just purchase it straight out of the catalogue. So if we delete that, do we get cash back for it? I'm guessing that blue total up in the top right, 1619, is the cash that we're getting back for that component. Let's test that theory. Yes, it is. That's going up. Right, I'm not too worried about whether... Oh, hold on. Trying to grab my silver balls. I'm not too worried about whether any of the Habs are sort of unique to that ship or not. We can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, right, let's build a thing then. So I have heard that I need to start with the gear. Wait, that is... Why is it so far underground? Hold on. There we go. This looks a bit more. Although I think, actually, that this hovering blue plane actually adjusts itself to where you dump the gear anyway. So I think we'll be fine there. Right, get on with it. Let's see. We've got... Oh, that's the same type that I pulled off the front end of the ship I just tore to pieces. And this one, I think, is the same landing gears we've got on the Frontier. Looks very familiar. Now, just looking at the far right board there where it says NG10 landing gear port 4. it's got a little bibbity bob underneath it, a pair of lines. Do I? Oh, I see. I can switch between different variants. Yeah, that's definitely the frontier thrusters. I'm not that enamored with, to be quite honest with you. I could go for a little sort of lopsided thing. I could maybe stick to those two red Hope Tech thrusters. Is that going to be enough to actually lift us off the ground? And then just sort of another landing gear somewhere else? It's not going to provide an awful lot of lift though, is it? Right. Hadn't realised I was quite so limited in my landing gear options. But this is fine. What to do? I don't have... It looks like I don't actually have any just landing gear on their own without a thruster attached, without a... without an engine attached, which is kind of strange. Okay. No matter. Right. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of those other ones, should I? Maybe I should take on a couple of these, I guess? Right, so it's complaining because my landing gear are on different levels by the looks of it. There we go. Wonderful. But that's weirdly put the ground plane in the middle. Oh, it's not the ground plane, is it, this blue thing? It's the center of mass. Okay, that makes sense. So, let's... Can we copy? I think we can... not. Wait. Oh, yes, we can. Hold on. Duplicate. There we go. And then there's a flip. Lovely. Right. Brilliant. I'm just rebuilding the prison ship by the looks of it. It's fine. So, am I maybe... I might even require a couple more of these, depending on how big I go with the ship. Let's throw those over there. At least we've got a level to work from in terms of where the ground's going to be. I suppose that also then necessitates me picking up a bay. So let's right, what type of bay is that? Okay, that is... Wait, what type of bay is that? I don't think I've seen that before. It's kind of similar to the one that's on the Frontier, except it doesn't have the side windows. That's a big old bay with side windows, and then an NG6 bay. That's the one that we're used to from the Frontier. Okay. Quite like the look of that one, actually. Quite like a big old bay. Yeah, let's do that. Feels like some sort of troop carrier or something. So let's plot that down. Oh, it has dropped the blue thing down to make it a ground plane. Cool. So, do I actually want... Hold on, there weren't any variants on these, were there? No. Do I want to have this facing forwards or a different direction? And that leads me to my next question. How do I make it face a different direction? How do I turn this thing? No, not like that. X to delete, A, B, Y? No. Can this turn? How curious. I'm not sure how to turn stuff round. Select all, no, not that. Delete, no, redo, undo, redo. It's good that we got undo, redo buttons, that's handy. Nope. Not a clue. I'm sure that's something that'll present itself. I'm certain that you can have front-facing and rear-facing landing bays. Surely. Can you not? Hold on. I are confused. There must be a way to turn stuff, surely. I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. How strange. Okay, right. No matter. We'll carry on and hope that we don't need to rotate anything. So next, I suppose we're going to need... Good grief. Oh, we got a lot of weapons available to us. Nice. Structural. Okay, so that's all like the Greeblings and the struts and so on and so forth. Nice. Good to know that that's there. I suppose going from top to bottom would make sense, wouldn't it? It's kind of like a checklist of stuff to actually throw in. Ooh, we've got access to a few different cockpits. Cool. So what do I want? So the Phobos cockpit is kind of similar to the one that actually came off of the that we got on the Razorback. These different variants. Yeah, this is the #1 complaint that I've seen about the shipbuilder online, is the fact you can't see what the things look like on the inside. So I don't know if anything's changing here. I've got a funny feeling that it doesn't. It just adjusts. They're exactly the same design inside. It just adjusts the amount of cargo capacity that it adds. Right, Magellan. Oh. Ooh, hello. That's a Nova Galactic. That's saucy. It's like the Frontier's cockpit's big brother. That's the Frontier cockpit. Let's have a look. That's average width, I guess. The Magellan's a little bit fatter. I quite like that. So the C1 and the C1X. So again, I think you just it adds 1 unit of mass to the ship. It's a fair bit pricier, but you get an extra 20 cargo capacity. Well, if you're gonna have one, you might as well have a big one. So let's throw that down. We can always refund these later, I guess. Right, we'll stick that to one side. I really do like that design. Next, dockers. Yeah, I guess we do need a docker somewhere. But let's take a look and see what the dockers are actually like. So this docker, that's quite handy. So that's basically an entire Hab unit, isn't it? Okay. Right, good to know. Hope 4 docker. Right, cool. Is that Hope Tech? No, it's Deimos. That's Hope Tech. That's Deimos. Upper docker. And then a slim top dock. Okay, what does that slap onto then? Right, well, good to know that we've got sort of these little, what is that? 3x3 modules that act as dockers. I can bear that in mind whilst I'm throwing the Habs down, but I'm not too worried about taking a closer look at those at the moment. Good God, we've got a lot of engine options. Right, that's to come later. I need to actually get the main structure of the ship together, I think. Fuel tanks. Let's see. Starship fuel tanks store helium-3, which is used by the Grav Drive to perform a jump. Upgraded fuel tanks allow you to pilot longer courses to travel further without stopping. Oh, okay. Right, so does the capacity of fuel tanks kind of work in tandem with the range rating of the Grav Drive itself to basically give you your jump range? We'll have to experiment with that. But anyway, fuel tanks are another consideration that I'll get to at some point. Grav Drives. Habs. Here we go. Reactors, shields. Okay. Yeah, Habs and structural are what I need to concentrate on now, I think. So, we board the ship via a ladder just inside the bay there, which comes out with our arrows flashing on top of the landing bay. So I need to... Oh, something else that I learned as well. Here we go. Another top tip that I picked up is if we're looking to make a multi-deck ship, which I would like to. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but I'd certainly like to essentially stack the column of Habs as you want the ladder to basically route through the ship first, and then stack everything or attach everything sort of laterally onto it from there. Otherwise, you end up with split ladders going all over the place. So I'll have to bear that in mind. But for now, so looking at this now, it looks like we're going up and down the list to basically choose the size and the design of the Hab that we want to select. And then we go sort of side to side to select the function of it, which I guess governs the interior and possibly the crew capacity. I can't wait to hire a few more crew members as well. That'd be cool. So, we got a Deimos all-in-one berth or armory, captain's quarters, computer core, control station, infirmary, living quarters, science lab, workshop. Do the science labs... Ooh, do science labs and workshops and that sort of thing actually have workbenches in them? I think they do, don't they? Nice. So living quarters obviously have beds. Infirmary would have, what, a med station? Control station would have... Ooh, What would that be? Maybe research or something? Okay. Wait. What's... Oh. That's smart. I'm looking at the little icons on that list on the top right where I'm cycling through the different areas. Obviously, that bunk bed icon denotes that there's sleeping quarters. That denotes that there's a workshop of some sort. I think the bunk bed with the magic happening is one where the magic can happen. Love that. I've no idea what the little dude on the right is, though. Passengers, maybe? Oh, living quarters. Okay, so maybe the picture of the person with the black clothes on and the bag next to them, I'm guessing that denotes that that's suitable for passengers. Yeah, there we go. Look over on the left there. Passenger slots 2. Whereas this one is crew. Yeah, crew stations 4. Awesome. That's dead handy for telling what's what. That's what the magic happens. How silly. So, I'd really like to add a few curves into the ship here, to be honest with you. If I'm going to be going with that Nova Galactic cockpit, it would be nice to have a little bit of a curvy-worvy ship. But then saying that, if I'm going to be double stacking modules, do I actually want... Oh, decisions. Let's see. One. So, these are actual Nova Galactic... Oh, they come in 2 and 3 as well. Right, it'd be nice to have a Nova Galactic unit just before we get to the cockpit, because then the actual detailing on the cockpit would sort of go into the rest of the ship. But Hope Tech Deimos. Deimos is a bit more utilitarian. But if we're going to be fitting modules onto the sides of it, that would make a bit more sense, I guess. Okay, right, let's go for... Initially, I'm thinking a 2. And let's go for... We want to go through there into maybe a control station? Or... Just thinking what would make most sense to have the ladder going up into. Not the armory. It's probably not a good idea. If we were to get boarded, for example, through the landing bay, we don't really want them to go straight into the place where all the guns are. So, computer core. Yeah, let's go computer core, I guess. So that's got 1 crew station. I'd like something... Let's go maybe control station? Right, let's throw that down. See where we are. So that fits on top like that. Cool. So if I'm right, the ladder goes up into the crew station here. Cool. So before I expand outwards any further, I want to go upwards because I want to make sure that I fix where the ladder's going to be, because I want the ladder to continue down there sort of in a uniform manner. So let's take a little look here. So do I maybe want to... Oh, actually, let's change... There we go, up to there. So I'm wondering, maybe go crazy. Maybe have a 3, like stretching right back. No, it's a little bit excessive, isn't it? Let's have a 2, because whatever I'm actually doing here, whatever I decide to put down, I'm gonna have to slot it. Let me just throw this down. I'm gonna have to slot it over there like that, so that there's no fear of a ladder being created on the forwardmost little square that you can see there if I dump it there. So I want to throw it there to kind of, I guess, force the ladder up through that lateral? I don't even know what I'm saying. But the rearmost sort of potential area that it could go. Plus, I like ships that sort of go up and then slant back, so that's kind of cool. But I don't know for sure if I actually want this particular module, so I suppose I should actually take a look at what the hell I bought. Let's delete that and take a look. So, Deimos all-in-one. Do I want to stick with Deimos, or do I want to maybe go for a Hope Tech for a little bit of variation? Maybe I should have gone Hope Tech all the way through. No, I quite like that it's a varied sandwich. Let's go for a Hope Tech here, though. So, Hope Tech all-in-one berth. Probably could do with a berth. That's got... oh, no, all-in-one. Oh, it's just a general sort of all-purpose module then, isn't it? No, that's a bit sad. What are these? Armory. Armory would be nice. I don't know that it adds much to the ship other than places to display your weapons, which, I'll be honest, if I did at all, I'd probably do once and then kind of get bored and not bother again, so I feel like an armory would be a little bit of a waste. Captain's quarters, I do want to slip in there somewhere, but probably not towards the back end of the ship. Makes more sense to have it closer to the cockpit. Hyptech computer core. Wait, what did I actually... Crap, what did I throw down here? What was this? Control station. Okay, we don't have a computer core at the moment. That's a possibility. Control station we've already got. Infirmary. Oh, we could have an infirmary towards the back, couldn't we? That could work. Infirmary, living quarters. Science lab, workshop. Right, let's see. 2 passenger slots in the living quarters. I'd kind of like a general crew area, just like a... I know that there are modules where you can, where the crew essentially just chill. Looks like computer core. Maybe we could throw a computer core back there. No, I like the sound of an infirmary. Let's do that. Let's throw an infirmary in. I love that noise. Slap, 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 slap. Cool. Nice. God, what a ship. Yes. Okay, I don't think I want to go... Do I want to... I might put one more module like a level higher at some point, but I don't want to go too crazy. If I did, it would probably literally just be a docking collar module or something. For now, though, I'd like to expand outwards. Where do I want to put the cockpit? Do I want to have the cockpit on that level? Okay, that went well. That level, or that level, further forward. I mean, either way, it's going to be further forward, but do I want it here or do I want it there? I sort of feel like I want it there. So, let's carry on forward for the time being. Let's... Oh, I need to be careful, don't I? Because this is something else that I heard as well. I need to be careful that the door types are compatible. So that door there, because it's the sort of circular one, would be compatible to slap onto the front there. But for example, a circular hatch like that can't go onto a rectangular hatch like that. So, with that in mind, let's see what I can throw on the front here. Let's just throw down a module of this size, just so I can size things up. I did that and that. Is it going to look ridiculous if I had a double-sized module here? This is my question. No, I quite like the look of that, actually. And we could expand backwards a little bit further on this deck. Okay, right. Don't actually want whatever I've thrown down there. What did I throw down there? A storeroom. No, thanks. So, let's go for a Nova Galactic... Oh, the companionway. I wish there were at least descriptions of these things. If they're not going to show you what the things look like on the inside, at least some descriptive text. It'd be brilliant if on the left, as you select the different variations, there was just even just a static picture would be nice to give you an idea of what actually is inside the unit. But anyway, enough babble. What's a companionway? I don't know what a companionway is. Okay, looks like we might have to go for one of these. Is that going to look ridiculous if that's stuck out the front there? Nova Galactic all-in-one berth, A and B. Okay, adds passenger slots, fine. Armory, captain's quarters. Feels a little bit over the top having a double-length captain's quarter. Computer core, control station, infirmary, living quarters. So it's much the same. Ooh, science lab. It's much the same sort of stuff, isn't it? By the looks of things. Just in a slightly different design because it's made by a different company. Maybe I want to stick with the Deimos design. Let's stick with the Deimos design for here. We can have Hope Tech at the back. Right. I suppose we can fiddle around with the color scheme of the ship to make everything blend in, even if it doesn't sort of directly fit the Nova Galactic styling. Anyway, enough nonsense. All-in-one berth. All-in-one. Stations, crew stations. That's a control station. We've already got a control station, so we don't need another one necessarily. Infirmary. I know what I'm going to do. I will have... I will have a Deimos Science Lab. Do I want a Science Lab? Living quarters. Let's have a living quarters. No, I'm gonna have I'm changing my mind every 2 seconds. I'll have a living quarters towards the back, I think. Up front though, just behind the cockpit, we'll have a science lab. Screw it. Why not? Let's have a science lab. Let's drop it, slap it there. And well, no, and then see how that looks with the cockpit on the front. I would have loved for the detailing on the Nova Galactic cockpit to have actually fitted properly on the front there, but it is what it is. So, we've got the basic forward length of the ship down. I do still want to slip a captain's quarters in there somewhere, though. We need somewhere for the magic to happen. That's assuming we ever get to the stage of making magic. I really wish there was a 1x1 captain's quarters. That would have been nice, because I could have just perched that on the top directly behind the cockpit, because it makes sense to have the captain's quarters somewhere close to... Ooh, that's a point. Ooh, that's a point. Hold on, let me just slap this down. I don't intend on getting this. Oh, excellent. They've made it so you can stagger modules. So this basically connects those doors to the forward, the what is it, to the science lab at the front and the control center at the back. That's kind of cool. Maybe I could attach captain's quarters there. That would work. Okay. So we'll go with a Deimos Magic Factory. We'll have that on the left, because as the captain coming from the cockpit, if I want to reach my quarters, I'm going to turn left, because everybody knows that in first-person games you always turn left to get to the best stuff. So, yep, that's my quarters. Nice. Let's throw something matching on the other side. Let's go for a Deimos. Did we get a computer core in the end? Did I make this a computer core? No, that's an infirmary. Okay. So we could go with a computer core, which adds another crew station. Control station, we've got infirmary, living quarters. Living quarters I'd like to put up and towards the back, I think. Science lab, workshop. We could maybe still do with a workshop. What does the computer core actually do? Does it just look fancy? One crew station in there, whereas the workshop is just a workshop. Okay, let's go for the computer core. That's not what I wanted to do. Cool. Nice. It's looking suspiciously like a ship. I do, of course, need to also be cautious, because I need to still be able to fit these things on somewhere. Right, that's good to know that that will fit. Oh, that will fit there, actually. Oh, could that be a winner? How does that look? Do they look silly there? No, they kind of don't. They kind of blend out the shape of those modules on the sides. Awesome. Right, let's get to the elevated section, the tail section, as it were. So, I would like to... what would I like to do? Would I like to put maybe a reactor? Could tuck a reactor just under there, couldn't I? That could work. Right, let's pull up the reactors then. So we can only go for Class A reactors by the looks of it. Oh, even some of the Class A reactors are out of reach by the looks of it. Oh, that is disappointing. Okay, anyway, what have we got? Power. That's power 20. Power generated 20. So these are the actual pips. Yeah, so up at the bar at the top there, the blue line that's filling up, that's the number of points that we have to spend on our various ship systems. Would be lovely to come down and have some of these. Look at this one, 29. Oof. I'm sure there's significantly better ones out there than that, but... right, so what's the difference between an Amundsen 360T and a Dog Star 134mm. So 20, repair rate 1.35, whereas this is 1.6. That's handy. This is reactor health 27 as opposed to 32. The Amundun's looking nice. Hull 440 as opposed to 420. Yeah, let's go for the Amundun. That looks... Right, crew capacity 1. This adds crew capacity? Is that what I'm reading? Oh, look at that. Well, that looks sexier as well. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Right, slap that on your undercarriage, if you don't mind. We do, of course, need a Grav Drive as well, but I've still got that one stashed away back there. Right, let's take a look at what these are. Oh, that's intersecting. No. Ooh. Ooh. Don't like that. I don't like that much at all. Can I get... Right, maybe it's time to take a look at this structural section. Maybe I can get some sort of spurs that... portholes and things. Oh, my. Belly. Already got quite enough of that, thank you. Let's see. Porthole, horizon, weapon mount. Oh, God, we've got to think of weapons as well. Let's see. Bumpers, cowling. Right, you can flip that one forward and back. Interesting. I kind of want side struts. Are there any sort of supportive structural side struts? There don't seem to be. Oh, disappoint. Oh, wait, there's more. There is yet more. Nova Bracer. Oh, bracers. They're the thing, aren't they? Oh, braking engines. Oh, interesting. Braking engines are under structural? Okay. Nova Cowling. So Nova Bracer. Yeah, we've got mount points there. Deimos Wing. Wait. Just to test this out. I don't intend on keeping this. No, I was about to say this. Far too big and heavy to be mounted to a little wing giblet like that. Cowlings, more cowlings, engine struts. Okay. Nova Wing. Again, it needs to have a bigger mount point, I think, to hold this. Yeah, that's not going to work. Whoa. Nova weapon mount. I don't know if we've actually got... Oh, Nova radiator. Wait. Oh! 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 That looks stupid. That looks so stupid. Because it's completely unsupported at the bottom. No. Wait, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we know that... I think we can see that there is potential to have some sort of mount. Unless I can find something else that looks like it should be structurally sound to go between that circle and that circle. Let's have a little look. Is there anything full sort of double width that we can just ram in there that would look acceptable? Not a braking engine. Although, actually, no, a braking engine would work. Nova braking engine. Maybe? Hold on. We slap that... Behave. There. No, because it doesn't actually connect. Rubbish. No, not happy with that. What can we throw in there? I suppose we could literally just go for a couple of braces. They just look a bit flimsy, though, and a bit naff. That would be ideal if it wasn't a tail section. They must hull. No. Oh, hang on. Bracer A. Maybe. Oh, that looks a bit better. Looks a bit ungainly, but I mean, it looks better, I guess. Okay, in lieu of anything else, I'll leave that there. I won't attach the other one just yet in case I come up with a better idea. So, let's continue with the whole... This is... I don't know if this is actually looking pretty or ugly. or pretty ugly. One of the two. I suppose I could slap another module up along here now, couldn't I? Because by putting that there, that has surely now made the ladder go up underneath where that square is. So yeah, let's throw another module there. What do we actually want? Where am I going? Habs. So perhaps a I don't want a 3. I want a 2, if anything. Let's go for a. Wait. Why can I not find the thing that I want? Why am I now missing Hope Tech Habs? Curious. Yeah, I've apparently lost access to Hope Tech Habs. I wonder if I can... Can I duplicate? No, I can't. Why can I not duplicate that? What? Sorry, have I filled my Hope Tech quota? Why am I not permitted a Hope Tech Hab? That's weird. Didn't I miss something? Oh, poo. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go Deimos then. Oh, that's naff. Rubbish. Okay. All right. So I suppose, do I now want to actually swap out that Hope Tech Hab because it's just there all on its lonesome, or do I leave it? Oh, that's really disappointing. Let's take a look at what we actually want to throw in on the top there. So what do we not have? We've got an all-in-one berth. What exactly is an all-in-one berth? Do I want maybe a workshop? I'm really annoyed that I don't have the Hope Tech ones anymore. I don't understand why they've gone missing. Are you restricted to how many modules of a certain manufacturer you can place there? That doesn't make sense. I'm clearly missing something here, but I can't quite put my finger on what. Anyway, infirmary, living quarters. We haven't got a living quarters, have we? No, I don't think we have. Let's throw one of those down. Well, let's actually just double check first of all. Computer core, science lab, control station, captain's quarters, infirmary. No, we haven't. Okay, cool. So let's throw that there. Lovely. Turning into quite a fat boy, isn't it? Right, I think I should probably take a look at what we're doing in terms of engines. So, I'm wondering, do I want to throw another couple of modules on the top? I'm thinking, do I maybe want to attach some to the sides here? See what it looks like. I'm kind of just adding things for the sake of it now. But I want to sort of go mighty big on my first attempt at building a ship. Probably going to turn out horrendous, but we'll see what it's actually like. Do I have a build limit? I haven't actually checked that. I guess I should probably check that so I don't fill my ship with needless habs and end up with no space for weapons, which are definitely a requirement. Let's see. Let's maybe go for, just to change it up a bit, maybe a couple of Nova modules. I might have to swap that Hope Tech one out for a Deimos, just to, or even a Nova. Maybe I'll swap it for a Nova. I'll do that actually. I'm really annoyed that that's... Oh, I've probably screwed the ladder thing now, haven't I? Let's pull this off. Let's throw a Nova on the top there. So, Nova Galactic to... what am I looking for? Right, so it was an infirmary that I just pulled off at the top, wasn't it? So, berth, infirmary. Lovely. Throw that back on top. That should have put the ladder back where it belongs. So now I can throw that back onto there. This I'll keep to one side for now. I'm so confused as to why that's... Screw it, I'm going to delete it and then see if it pops back into... No, Hope Tech's just completely vanished. Wait, hold on. No, there it's back! What's going on? Why are you like this game? Why can I now select Hope Tech again? That's so baffling. Anyway. Screw you, Ted Hope, or whatever it was. I'm going to go with another company. So let's throw on another couple of Nova Galactic modules. What do we want at the back? I want a workshop. And we'll have all-in-one berth. All-in-one berth A, all-in-one berth B. Armory, captain's quarters, computer core, control station, infirmary, living quarters, science lab, workshop. We've got one of everything else, haven't we? Did I actually throw in an all-in-one berth anywhere here? That was the infirmary. That was the control station. Living quarters. No, we didn't, did we? So, yeah, we've got our workshop. Let's attach that there. And then we'll go for all-in-one berth A. Why the devil not? Right. I don't know whether I've created something majestic or just an absolute bloody mess. No clue whatsoever. Ooh, must remember Grav Drive. I think I'm going to mount the Grav Drive down here because I kind of like the idea of maybe putting a porthole on that central circle there so I can see out between the engine pylons. That'd be kind of cool. Speaking of engines, let's take a look. Where am I going? There we are. So, I have no idea what I'm looking at. So, presumably... Wait, we can take Class Bs? Oh, very nice. That's a big old beast of an engine, isn't it? Good grief. So, thrust. Let me see. Every spaceship needs engines. Upgrade to increase speed and acceleration. The mass of your entire ship will affect performance. What is the mass of our entire ship, actually? I have not been keeping any eye on this at all. Our mass is down in the very bottom right there. 333. That doesn't seem so bad, actually. We still need to add the engines on, of course. Right, we don't want to copy the Frontier. I want to try and go with as many non-Frontier parts as possible. Can this be back? Yeah, that could be mounted at the back. We could stick maybe a couple of these on the back there and maybe hang something else underneath them. Is that a thing we can do? What would look good beneath? And do we have any with top mounting point? We don't. We do not. Okay. Or alternatively, I could say screw you. I could say screw you to the whole porthole thing and slap that there with another one of these on the other side. That could work. Ooh. Ooh. That gives it quite a sleek tail as well. Okay. Let's I'm not enamored by the color scheme. I don't like the gold on these, but I know that we can change that later. And that looks like that's just a gigantic cluster of thrusters. That's a thruster cluster. I like that. Really annoying that those clusters are uneven at the top there though, but never mind. Can't have it all. So is this supposed to be is this supposed to be flippable? No, it's not. That's just how it is, with uneven cluster of thrusters at the top. Right, that makes me itch a little bit, but fine. We'll stick it on anyway. Nice. Grav Drive. Right, I need to take a look as well at this errors screen because flight check and weapon assignment. Oh, good God. Ship has unattached modules. Yeah, because we still got everything scattered here, there, and everywhere. Ship size. Ship exceeds max length, width, or height. I think that's because I've got so much stuff scattered around. Multiple cockpits. Yeah, we need to delete one. A missing dock. Oh, yes, we haven't got a docker yet, have we? Right, I have to work out where I want to stick that. Ship reactor class. Ship contains modules that exceed the reactor class. Oh, no. I wonder if it's these. Is there a reactor class here? Hope 55 landing gear. Wait. Reactor. That's class A. Okay, that's fine. Class A. Class A. Class B. Oh, dirty dog. That's what the class is. No! Right, so hold on. We've got 9 errors, including that one in the middle. Ship contains modules that exceed... whoa. That exceed reactor class. Okay. Does this then tick down to 8 errors if I get rid of this? 7? Blimey. Okay. Nuts. So we're not having... we're not having that thruster cluster. Okay. Let's take a look at our other options then. I kind of want... that looks really classy. Looks really nice. But... But I don't have the double height at the back to make it actually sort of fit in. I would have loved to have... Hold on. Where does that mount? Oh, that is side mount. Okay. I would have loved to have had... something that would actually fit underneath. Oh, unless... Oh, I tell you what I could do. What did I actually get here? These are Moon 3s. There are Moon 2s. Is there a reason I went for a Moon 2s? There's a Moon 1, 2, and 3. They look exactly the same. They've just got more thrust as they go up. They're all Class A, so we can take them all on. The mass actually goes down. Why did I fit a Moon 2s? Okay, let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Pick up you. Slap you the. Duplicate. The. Duplicate. And then what I'm thinking is maybe... there and there? Does that look like absolute ass, or is that okay? I'm not sure I like that. I suppose with a little bit of cowling on the bottom here, it would look kind of okay-ish. We'll roll with it for now, see what happens. Right, yeah, back to Grav Drive. I do need to actually take a look. So, we've got this Slate and Airspace one here. Let's see what the alternatives are. Gravity Drive. So, I was looking at one of these... No, I wasn't. I was looking at... right. Right, fall into that same trap again. These 3 require a Class B reactor, which we don't have access to at the moment. So, unfortunately, my pretty thing, we're going to have to see you another day. So, we're going as far down as this Alpha Grav Drive. Let's see. This was A9-1455. A9... Oh, good God. Right, this absolutely tears strips off of it. Well, surely we can just go for the most expensive one. That'd do the job, wouldn't it? Right, on the list on the right, I'm comparing this Alpha Grav Drive with the other one that's 9,000 odd credits, 3 from the top there. So, 23, 9, 76. No, this one wins. Cool. So let's tuck this down. Yep, you'll do. Awesome. I think it's looking suspiciously like a ship. Scary. Right, let's delete you. Right, now we've actually padded the rest of the ship out a little bit. Do I like the fitting of this Hope Tech landing gear? Do you know what? I think I kind of do. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. So, if I go ahead and duplicate you, shove you there, duplicate you, shove you. Come here. Come on. There. Then I can grab this and slap. Lovely. Right, that's sorted out the dimensions of the ship. Yeah, we're down to 3 errors now on the pre-flight assessment. Unattached modules, fine. Missing docker, fine. Fuel tank count. The ship does not have at least 1 fuel tank. Awesome. And then weapons and shields. Okay, cool. We're making progress. We're making progress. So, how do I see... Oh, there we go. Cargo down at the bottom. I've somehow... Wait. Oh! What's the cargo capacity on this? 800. Right. And 200 and something in the cockpit. Okay, that makes sense. So I was about to say, it looked as though I somehow got over 1,000 cargo capacity without even taking these into account. But it looks like because it's red, it's saying you could have that cargo capacity if you actually attached your modules properly. Let's see. that work in there? Yeah, that does, doesn't it? Kinda, sorta. Yeah, and then we can just slip a little bit of cowling next to it to make the that near engine pod look a little bit more believable. Cool. We'll slap that there. We'll slap. Where are we slapping? Wait, hold on. Oh, the module moves relative to the camera. That's awkward. There. Lovely. Wait, why is our cargo capacity still in red? I don't understand. 1010. Is that... Wait, what's our... Hold on. Am I confusing myself here? The cargo capacity on the Frontier, I think was around 400. Is that red because it's saying that 1010 cargo capacity is crap? Or is it just because the cargo capacity is now less than it was when this was the prison transport ship? Oh, that's a point. I need to rename this if I can. Only 2 errors now. Right, so we need fuel tanks. So I really don't fully understand how the fuel tank system works, but I'll run with it. So, we could attach helium-3, so 50, 70, 100. I wish that there was a stats screen that basically just updated with all of the live stats of your ship, like jump range and all that sort of thing. Unless there is, and I've completely missed it. Let's see. Ulysses HE3. Oh, hello. Oh, you're pretty. Look at you. They store 100 each. That's not bad. And these Titan tanks. Bit utilitarian. I'm thinking of maybe shoving these onto the sides of the... what Hab is that? The forwardmost, uppermost Hab. Quite like the look of those, to be honest with you. Right, let's... Oh, I could, actually. Right, let's dump one of those down. How does that look if I stick it there? Maybe there and there? Stick you there, there. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, I like that. Can we flip? We can flip. There, there. Yes! Although having fuel tanks directly above what looks like a radiator grill is probably not the best idea. Although, yeah, that's not how thermals work in space, is it? Never mind. So let's look at. So are we good? Again, if there was a stats screen, mobility 66, jump range 21 light years. Until I actually take this thing out in the field, I don't know how those stats actually add up. Well, speaking of mobility, I did notice under, I think it was the structural tab, there are thrusters. We've got weapon mounts as well. We could do with a few of those. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure I saw some sort of thruster, unless I imagined it. I take it all the radiators and things like that are just kind of for show. Nova bracer, cowlings, radiators. Well, that'd be cool. Oh, let's throw one of those down. Thruster arrays. Here we go. So I would love to know if these actually have any worth. If they actually have any... if they improve sort of the maneuverability speed. Let's take a look. Maneuverability 66. I chucked that on. It's still 66. Okay. I think it's probably just sort of a bit of greebling, as it were. Right, let's throw... I quite like that. I want to put some sort of tail or something on this as well. But for now, I suppose I shouldn't go worrying too much about the aesthetics of the thing and adding cowlings and stuff until I've loaded this thing up with weapons. Because I might be, might be being a bit silly. So, what do the blue bars mean up in the top left? Is that an improvement over the prison ship? I'm assuming that's the case. Oh, I need to remember to put a collar on as well. Need to, let's go ahead and get our dockers get a docking collar onto this thing before I forget about it. Oh, crap. I forgot to accommodate those. Let's see if... Can we maybe slap a slim docker on somewhere? Where... Can we get that in line with the ladder? Yeah, we can. If we go here. Sweet. Oh, but that does mean I can't put a tail on. Oh, nuts. I can't put any fancy tail on because that would then mean that this is not the highest element on the ship. Poo. Fine, we'll work with it. Unless... No, we can't put one on the side, I don't think, can we, a docker? Don't think that's how that works. Right, weapons. Let's get to weapons, because otherwise I'm going to end up me covering this thing with naff stuff that I don't actually need. Good. God, that's a lot of options. So, what do I actually want? I want missiles. I want lasers. Do I want lasers? Autocannon. What does that do? Ship's weapon affect enemy ships differently in combat depending on the damage used. Okay, yeah, the description doesn't really tell us an awful lot, does it? I'm a bit lost when it comes to different types of weapon, to be quite honest with you. Right, let's see. Apparently, I can... Can I order by... Oh, I can order by DPS. Wonderful. I'm having to switch over to the mouse, though, but okay. So, per power? Hold on. What's that sorting by? Right, damage. Oh, this is handy. You can sort by damage priority. Hull damage. So the cannons and the missiles. And then the lasers are presumably down at the bottom. Shields. Lasers are prioritized. And electromagnetics. Spark. Wait, hold on. What's this? Suppressors. EMP suppressor. Ooh. They have EM weapons. Now, another tip that I did actually pick up is that it actually works out, and I can quite understand this from past fights. It actually works out sometimes better if you just stick to 2 weapon types instead of filling up all 3, because they're easier to manage. It sucks less power, and as long as you get a decent laser for the shields and a decent ballistic variant weapon for hull, then you don't really need a 3rd type unless you've got a specific reason for it. I'm wondering if this is a specific reason. What are these? EMP. Are these for disabling ships as opposed to destroying them, maybe? Anyway, something we don't need for now. So, shields. We want to take down... Oh, I recognize that MW laser from the Frontier. So, we've got Class A weapons down to here. Actually, that's quite handy because that limits the... that limits our options. So, hull shield, 13 damage. Disruptor, 3300 electron beam, 13 shield damage. 14 shield damage here. Electron beam. Woof. Range 300. Fire rate, hull damage, shield damage. Equal hull and shield damage. That's quite handy, actually. Although 15. IR laser. Flare IR laser. Fire rate 3.49. The fire rate on this one is 3.49, the same. Let's see. Range. Oh, the range is really low, actually. I'm not sure I like that. These are all power 3 as well. So none of them is going to sap power from the reactor more than any other. I think maybe go for the electron beam. Let's go for a couple of those. So where can I actually... Oh, crap. Where do I mount them? I can put one here on top of the cockpit. Right. I kind of want a few more than that. Nuts. Is this where... Oh, is this where the weapon mounts come in? Structural. Let's see. Horizon weapon mount. Okay. So we've got the Horizon weapon mount. Let's see if we've got any other sorts of weapon mounts anywhere. Nova weapon mount. Oh, that's... Oh, God, that's a big beastie that slots on... Oh, hold on. We could maybe... Well, stick that there. Well, let's see what this thing can afford us. 2 spaces on the inside, 4 spaces on the outside, and it looks as though it's also happy to keep this electron beam in place on top of the cockpit. So, can I maybe get away with throwing another couple of electron beams on there? Let's see. What was it that I... wait, hold on. What was it that I actually fitted? Oh, there we go. I slipped down the list. Was it the PB-30? It was, wasn't it? Wait, was it? Oh, no, that doesn't look right. 14 shield damage? 50. Yeah, 14. This is the one. So let's throw... Oh, wait, why didn't... Silly. Uh-oh. Yeah, I could have just copied that, couldn't I? So we could... Oh, no, it doesn't like it. It does not like that being there. Wait, yes, it does. No. Surely not. What a cluster. Nice. Okay. Right, this does kind of raise the question. If I was to fit a weapon in that spot there, how the hell would a weapon fitted in that spot there actually fire past it? I guess we should find out. So hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's... I haven't assigned a fire group. Is that right? Yeah, unassigned weapon. Ship has weapons that must be assigned to a group. Okay, cool. Ship is missing a weapon assignment. Weapon assignment. Weapon assignment. Reduce mass or add engines to improve mobility. Okay, and the ship is missing a shield. Okay, cool. So it's telling me the mobility's poor by the looks of it. Anyway, we can get to that. So, I think that's enough then for energy weapons. Let's go for ballistic. Let's go for stuff that can take out the hull. So, hull 21 damage. Max 20. Wait, what's the max 21 on the top right there? I'm not entirely sure what that is. Hull power, shield damage. Right, fire rate 3.49, 3.49, 6.5. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's one of those EMP weapons. Okay. And then we've got a missile launcher. So I'm thinking maybe... Do I want to go... Because I'm quite happy with those... Well, I mean, I'm quite happy with sticking to one particular type of energy weapon to pull the shields down. But when it comes to destroying the hull, do I want missiles? Or do I want a ballistic cannon of some type? I think I like missiles a little bit too much. Range. Yeah, they've got a monstrous range on them as well. I think I'm going to have to go with missile packs. So, let's attach the one there. One there. And then... So we can just do that? That doesn't make sense. That's not how missiles work. What? I don't... And the game's happy with that? That doesn't make sense. That's not right. That would, even if it worked in the game, that would bother me. That would severely bother me. Okay, so let's go to structural and see if there's anything that we can throw down that's just got a little bit of a strut, a bit of a mount on it that we could throw on those rear mounts, just to bulk it out a little bit. That is a thruster array, wing port. Oh, crap. We've gone through them all. That's a dedicated weapon mount. I don't think it's quite what I'm after. Portholes. Well, let's throw one down. Let's see what happens. Does this have a flip? It does, but it's literally horizontal. Okay, it's a mirror image. Oh, it doesn't fit there anyway. How does that work? I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay. There's got to be something that we can throw onto there to kind of just bulk it out a little bit. Well, I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't have a clue how weapons are actually supposed to mount there. I mean, I know that it's letting me put the weapons there, but it doesn't make any sense because they just fire straight into the back of the missile pack, right? Okay. If I were to put them there, I'll give it a try. It just doesn't sit right with me because it's silly. It doesn't make sense. I might swap them out if we do find that they do actually fire when we're out and about. Then I might look at swapping it out for a different type of weapon just to break it up a little bit. Right. So I think we just need shields now, don't we? Let's take a look at the shields that are on offer to us. Where they might mount. So we need to limit ourselves to Class A because we've only got a Class A generator. That's fine. So we can go with these shield generators that what's the regen 10%? Regenerate 10%. It looks like as the reactor class goes up, the percent goes down. So down is better, I guess. What are these? These need Starship design. They would be so much better because they can fit in different places. So, what do we actually got open to us? So, shields 440. They're the best by the looks of it. These are 405. They would work best aesthetically. They're 420. Big, ugly beasties. Okay. Let's see, the 440s. Let's throw one down. See if I can fit one in somewhere without it looking utterly horrendous. Wait, could we... Oh, could I maybe fit a couple? Do we need a couple? Is having a couple a thing? How many... Are you permitted one, or can you have more? I kind of don't want to have... I actually was quite looking forward to designing an asymmetrical ship. That's gone out the window now. I quite like the idea of having one that's all nice and symmetrical. Guess we could potentially have that there. Is that now going to cause a problem though? Yeah, I think I've just had another error pop up. Ship size, that's fine. Weapons assigned with ship has unattached. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, I know what that's complaining about. Kind of looks like a weird sort of robot pig stuck on the top though. Can't fit it there because of that cowling. Can you fit more than one? Because if you can fit more than one, it might be worth going for perhaps a couple of these. Then we could just slap one there and one there. Looks like the game's happy with that. It gives us 810 shields. Is that good? Let me just make sure that has actually had an effect. Yeah, 405 shield now, so put that back. Right, cool. So we've got shields covered. Talking of covering, I have picked out a few items that I came across along the way whilst I was trying to work out how to properly mount weapons. This cowling here looks like it fits quite nicely to blend those fuel pods in with the front of the vessel, which is kind of cool. Slap that there. Would have been nice to have some portholes, but hey ho. I've also spotted these radiators, which would be quite nice to kind of break the lines up a little bit just before here, because it fits in with the fact that we've got radiators tucked underneath the fuel tanks as well, which is still a little bit dangerous, but hey ho. What can one do? And then, oh, it cuts into that pod though. Or does it? No, it doesn't. That's fine. That was just going to irritate the hell out of me. And then this reversing engines, because I realised I didn't have any of those, might be nice to stop in space. Although, yeah, the whole conservation of momentum thing is questionable in this game. But put that there. Lovely. And then we can mirror that. What is with the positioning of these modules in relation to the camera? Perfect. I think we're nearly there. The game's not happy about something though. What do we want? Multiple shield. Only one shield module's allowed. Rubbish. And ship has weapons that must be assigned to a group. That's fine. Oh, Oh, thought I'd gotten away with that. Okay, fine. But this needs to be central. Here we go. Lovely. So, we have weapons to assign then, I guess. Let's see, flight check assignment. Awesome. It's not complaining about that shield module potentially being above the top line of the ship there. So, weapon 0. What's that? Oh, these are the weapon 3 weapon groups. Cool. So, weapon group 0. I'm going to skip weapon group 0. I'm going to go straight to weapon group 1 because in theory that means that the first bar, the leftmost bar on that power distribution chart, will be left empty. That, I guess, will bunch our weapons into the columns 2 and 3, which means it's less distance to cover when I'm trying to flick between throwing power here, there, and everywhere. So, weapon group 1 is going to be our electron bends. Yes, there we go. Lovely. Weapon group 2, missile launchers. Marvellous. So, we've still got 2 warnings. A low mobility. Ah, yeah, okay. Wait, ship is missing a weapon assignment. Don't worry about that. It's fine. But low mobility, we do need to address that. More engines? More power? Could I... Is this going to be really, really silly if I put more under here? Wait, can I? I cannot. Why can I not? Oh, I need a cowling here, don't I? Right, let's see. Because it looks like it's not mounting properly another one down and back because the cargo container's there. Let's see. Oh, speaking of which, actually, can I throw more cargo containers? I haven't actually looked at cargo containers, have I? Let's see. That's 300. Oh, that's the same line. That's a Caravel as well. That's the same line as the one that's underneath. It's a Caravel 102. This is a Caravel 103 that holds 395. If I threw another Caravel... Oh, is that not a thing? Can I not... Hold on. Oh, I can't mount one box to another. Poo. I was hoping I could shove this right up against the yellow Caravel there and then mount the engine underneath. Maybe that's not a thing that can be did. Stormax. That was 210. For the size of these boxes, they hold bugger all. Okay, maybe I need to rethink the whole engine thing then. I could shove just a couple of white dwarf engines just on the sides, I guess. What thrust do these provide? 8850. Well, let's see what it's like if I just chuck a couple of these. Like that. How's that doing? Mobility's up to 96. We've got an error. Ship is using too much power for the engines. Reduce engine count. Your ship's not maneuverable. Put more engines on. It's too much power. Take some engines off. Problem. So, using too much power for engines. Reduce the engine count. Nuts. How over am I? If I delete one of these... Right, it just drops back to a warning. Is there somewhere that I can centrally mount this engine? Is that a thing that can be done? It isn't. Is there the possibility of just throwing one extra engine in the middle there somewhere? Is there one with a back mount? Let's see. Doesn't look like there is. Unless I mount another one of these. I could stick another one of these in the middle, I guess? Wait, we've gone up to 2 errors. Ship, oh no, unattached modules, that's fine. Am I... Right, I'm not taking too much power if I throw that in the middle. Good. So do I want it there? Do I want it there? That's an interesting arrangement. I really like the idea of throwing a porthole there so I can look back at the engine clusters. Am I screwing the aesthetic of the ship if I do that though? I suppose it's not the most important factor, is it? What am I saying? Of course it's important. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I really don't like that. I'm going to take that off. It's warning me about the maneuverability of the ship. Let's take it out for a test flight in a moment and see what it's actually like to fly the thing, and then I can kind of make a decision from there. Right, let's see. Porthole 4. Wait. Oh, we got wait, you've got 4 port. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Porthole aft. Excellent. Let's throw one of these down. Why would you? Hold on. Somebody explain to me, why would you throw a porthole onto a grav drive? That makes no sense. Right, porthole there. Do I want any other little porty holes? I think I might actually want some there. Let's see. Porthole. Wait. Porthole port. Ah. Porthole starboard. And we'll copy that and flip it. And whack it there. Lovely. Right, where's my captain's quarters? Just here, isn't it? I'd like to have a skylight, please. Because I'm special. Thanks kindly. And what was this? This was a computer core. We don't need a window on a computer core. That's fine. Okay. I think, I mean, paint job aside, I think I'm happy with that. I think I want to go and take it out for a little fly. So how much is this costing me? 122k. Woof. It looks a bit flat on the top though, doesn't it? That's the only thing, but I'm limited. I think I'm limited by this docking collar. Let's see. Would it look utterly ridiculous if I did throw one of those larger dockers on the top? We can always style it out with some greebling, I guess. So, what have we got? So we've got a Nova Galactic, or we've got a Deimos that we can throw on the top. I think throw a Nova. Let's throw a Nova on the top. See how that looks. That's in line with our ladder as well. So that's fine and dandy. Ooh, I did see on the structural list here, I did see one particular piece of sort of outer cowling that one that should slot nicely. Yes, you'll do. Let's pull the shield Jenny off a moment. See if we can fit something similar on the back that the shield Jenny would. No. No, don't want to do that. One wrong move and I would have lost the entire ship. Let's see if there's some sort of Nova. Wait, hold on. What's that? Oh, okay. Some sort of top cowling that could go at the back that's a little bit more, perhaps a little bit more blocky, that has a mounting point on the top. That's a tail section, isn't it? Okay. Do we have any more forward mounted tail section bits that would look okay there? Maybe? Oh no, because I can't mount that on there, can I? Never mind. Ooh, what's that? That's the Deimos belly. Do I need to actually style out any of the belly sections there? I don't think I do I? Right, I think the closest we're going to get is one of these dorsal tail section things. Let's try the. I don't think this is going to fit. Oh, Okay. Stand corrected. No, that's not going to work, is it? That's going to throw up an error. That's going to throw up an error because the Docker modules need to have an interior connection to the... Oh, wait, what? Docker modules... Oh, it's because I've got the other one floating in space. Okay, that's fine. It looks like it might be happy with that being there. Doesn't help us at all because I can't mount the bloody shield generator to it. I could just put the shield generator in front, I guess. And then just have that as a fancy thing. But it looks a bit too tall. Bloody difficult stuff, this this whole designing things to look nice business. Wait, maybe... Oh? You'll do. You'll do quite nicely. Yes. I like that. It'll look better once the paint job's all sorted out. But I think... Yeah, and that breaks up the top line quite nicely. I'll throw a couple of portholes in there as well, just for, you know, just for extra effect. Why not? And that, I think, is my first custom ship. Oh, God, I finally did it! Because I haven't actually flown the thing yet. It could be an absolute pig for all I know. But I think we're good. Right, in theory, our two warnings should be, it's not maneuverable enough, add a really heavy thruster, and that one of my fire groups is empty. In theory. It is indeed. Bloody brilliant. Oh, I've got to think of a name for it now. Oh, what am I going to call it? Nuts. And I need to actually go and do a paint job, but I want to actually get on board and take a look at this thing. So, I think we can exit. All items will be moved to the cargo hold. There are warnings for the ship in the flight check. Confirm modification anyway. I accept. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Right. Hold on. Oh, I can actually see the stats now. Excellent. So, this can hold 6 crew, 405 shields. Let's actually compare this to the Frontier. So, cargo capacity. Yeah, Frontier had 450. This thing's got 1,010. Happy with that. 405 shields, whereas the Frontier had 310. I should be comparing it to the Razorleaf, really, shouldn't I? Oh. The Razorleaf was significantly beefier in the shield department. That's slightly worrying. Reactor's a little bit better on this one. Much better crew capacity. Significantly tougher weapons on this new beastie. How do I actually name it? I hope I can change the name. I don't want to keep it as UC Prison Shuttle. Thank you. Hull is stronger. Fuel capacity significantly bigger. Engines are a little bit weaker. Right. Well, we kind of expected that, I guess. Because, yeah, because of those warnings that we were getting in the shipbuilder. Can I see it now? Can I see it? Can I turn around? Can I take a look? Is it glorious? Is it wonderful? Ah! I built a ship! They don't make any sense. But I built a ship! Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, she's a big beastie. Hey, she looks a bit of a mess because of the colour scheme. Andresia, what do you think? 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 Look, she's proper height now. Oh, I forgot to say I installed a different height mod. But anyway, look at it. Look. Let's go and have a look round. Oh, severely cool. Oh, look at those little lights. I love the fact it's got those little spotlights before you actually go up the ramp. Oh, seriously cool. Wait, why's the first aid empty? Oh, wait, hold on. No, this isn't the same. Why's the first aid empty? They didn't even throw in any freebies? Okay, right, let's go and have a look.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment. Return to your ship.
Return? We're the first people on it. Oh no! Where's the ladders? Ah, nuts. Okay, looks like... Ah, we've got doors! Ah, we got doors! Severely cool. Ah, something's gone wrong with the ladder alignment. Oh, it's not carried on through. That is disappointing. But, right, let me see if I can actually remember what the hell's going on. So this is our... What was this now? Was this a control? Was this the control center? I think it was. So this... Wait. Oh, and it's not... Oh, we've got a bulkhead here. Nuts. Okay, right, this is the computer core. Oh, very... Look at all the doodads and the hoogie whatsits, and they haven't filled up the first aid kit. That's really disappointing. All of the computers doing the bibbidi-boop? Yep, cool. Excellent. Good. Glad you're checking that. Really? This has literally just been installed. Right, we've got no way through back here. Wait. Hold on. I feel like something's gone severely wrong with the layout here. Oh, nuts. Yeah, this is something else that I'd learned about through through reading people's accounts on Reddit. Door placement is an absolute crapshoot. Oh, it's completely bought the layout. So this is my cabin. This is the captain's cabin, and it's now also the corridor through to the rest of the ship. Okay, I'm sure there's a way to fix this. I know there are mods where you can place blanking spaces on certain parts of the ship and force it to generate doors.
Got something for me?
Well, I don't... Ooh, we've got a research station. Nice. So this is our science lab. Okay. Here's our cockpit. Ooh, spacious. Very nice. Severely cool, severely cool. Okay. Oh, look at that huge expanse of window. Love that. Where is... Oh, there we go. There's the cargo hold. Excellent. Everything's come across. Right, let's head up the ladder. So, let me see. What did I put here? What was this? Was this a general... I feel like this was just a general purpose hab, wasn't it? The, yeah, the multi-purpose place. Okay, that's cool. Heading back towards the engines. Oh, there's our docking collar up above. Nice. Oh, that's interesting. So I thought that those docking collars with the one by one, what looks like a hab attached, actually had an interior, but clearly not. But I stuck windows on it. So what good's that? Okay. We got lockers. Very nice. Radioactive waste. Excellent. What every ship needs. Right, here's our infirmary. Oh, seriously cool. Seriously super duper cool. Right, we've got a door there. We've got... Wait, what? Why are the doors different? Why is the door out there on that side, but in here on this side? This goes through to... Oh, this is our workshop, isn't it? Oh, this is nice. Oh, and there's a porthole. Oh, incredible. Lovely. Love it. Love it. This is a really nice space. Wow. So we've got industrial workbench, weapon workbench, spacesuit workbench. Cool. What workbenches are we missing then? We've got a research workbench. We've got... Wait, hold on. There was... Yeah. Research lab there. Medical station there. Is that all of the... I think that's all of the crafting stations, isn't it? Look, though. Oh, yes. I'm so glad I went with staggered engine cowlings. Very cool. Right, so back to the workshop. Ooh, what is? That's a thing. jump seats. Jump seats are all over the place for when you need to take a load off after trekking through the entire ship. Nice. I love just the sheer bulk of those Hope Tech engine pods. Nice. And then this is... Remind me, Androsia, what was this? I forgot what this is. Navigation console? Oh, this is kind of... This is a little bit like the tail end of the Frontiers Hab. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, with a little kitchenette and everything. Nice. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Apparently somebody turned out the lights. That's fine. Nice. Oh! We've got a pooper. Bloody beautiful. Right. I've got a new thinking stool. Oh, magnificent. Kind of an awkward camera angle, though. Not great when you're wearing packs, either. Right. What do you think, Androsia? I think we've got some work to do to rearrange some of the doors, but apart from that, so far, so good. I'm really happy with this at the moment. A little bit annoyed that my windows aren't visible up there, but otherwise, well, I guess there's only one more thing for it, and that, of course, is to say goodbye to New Atlantis out the back window. Oh, that's so cool. I was looking forward to that. Right. I'm going to have to take this thing for a proper test flight and test out those weapon batteries and see if this thing can actually hold its own in a firefight. But until next time, thank you very, very much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. If you would like to leave a like, or you could... In fact, you know what? Right, screw that. Not the normal, if you'd like to leave a like and go leave a comment down below. Why don't you pop down some suggestions for a name for this vessel? And, yeah, we'll see what we end up calling it. And, yeah, this thing's going to have to go back to the shop for a paint job, at least. I'm probably going to have to tweak some of the weapon loadout and see if I can rearrange the doors. So, yeah, it would be the perfect opportunity to christen it with a new name. But until then, take care of yourselves, and I will catch you then. Bye-bye!